Trolls band together. Yeah, today we're going to be looking at the third installment in the Trolls franchise. If you can believe, we've already gotten to 3. This one kind of goes down a different path because we're not looking at Poppy as much as we're looking at Branch. That's the Justin Timberlake character. He plays the youngest member of the legendary boy band Boyzone. So we find out about the boy band, but then on top of it, we also find out, does Poppy have a sister? And so we're going to be able to be introduced not only to a boy band, but also to the new family member, the long-lost sister of Viva. Feel in your heart, just seeing NSYNC or hearing them back together again was actually really quite value to you.
It was fun, but I have to know if it was a value to you, Russ.
You know what? I mean, I'll admit it, I was kind of the one that's making fun of the tipped hair, the denim tuxedos, all the different things that they kind of represented. But it was a lot of fun just because these are tunes and music that you just love. And that's what I love about the Trolls franchise, is that they bring back some great films, some great stories that really are based on this great music from the past and really show that it's even relevant today and actually can have an impact on us. And I found that I was really kind of surprised because we brought along a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old to kind of see if they really enjoyed this. And so George and Fia were sitting there and they loved it. They not only loved the beauty of it, the storyline, but they were enjoying the music and actually even kind of dancing a little bit themselves.
The secret to what makes Trolls great is the music and the vibrancy, the color, the characters. Poppy, of course, Anna Kendrick as Poppy is just brilliant. And that's what I appreciated this time around as well. I feel like this one, to me, was the most easy to watch of all of them and the most vibrant, I think, because they've done a really good job at having new music and old music as well, but bringing kind of new life to it. The characters are so sweet, but they've sort of deepened the way they connect to family this time around. You know, is Branch going to reconnect with his brothers, and can they kind of forgive some of the mistakes of the past and what they did in their early boy band days? And of course, too, everyone's so much older than they were when that boy band first existed. So I think it speaks to the way in families you can have an identity with your siblings, with your parents, that you outgrow at times.
Right.
As our responsibilities change, as we have families of our own, who we are really does shift. And so sometimes you can kind of come up against who your family know you to be and what your place is within your family hierarchy. And that can be quite different to what you live in your adult world. So that's something quite deep for Trolls to be kind of touching on, but they go there.
They definitely go there.
Other than suggesting you should love your family and love your siblings, there's no big social commentary or social issue that it's trying to make some statement about, which I personally loved. But did you see that as well?
That's probably the thing that really, the two things that kind of stood out to me was, one, there wasn't an agenda. So I didn't sit there and go, oh, that character is supposed to represent this or that character is supposed to represent this. It did. It really leaned into the whole family dynamic. I love the fact that the brothers actually had tension, but yet they still, that there was that familial bond that really brought them together, that they really still wanted. The thing that stood out to me too was I felt the first Trolls film was actually quite scary. The whole Bergens eating the trolls and they're wanting to have them as a delicacy and all that sort of thing. That was really a very scary element, and I didn't necessarily think that would be ideally suited for young viewers, even though the music was fantastic and there was a lot of fun and a lot of rainbows and all that sort of thing. With this one, even though there's definitely some mature elements to the story, it wasn't a scary thing. I mean, I really enjoyed the fact that the 3-year-old and 5-year-old that I had with me, that they were having just as much fun and they didn't walk out going, oh, but that part was really scary or anything like that. But they actually were dancing, they were singing along. Also one that where it's worthwhile because of the grand scale of it, the beauty of it, the colors and all those different characters. It's worth seeing on the big screen and enjoying together with others.
And something we haven't pointed out that I thought was a bit noteworthy as well is its messaging around fame. If Trolls Band Together is making any commentary about, you know, the world we live in, it is that kind of space that we're in where people want to be influencers, want to have fame. There's a validity given to us if we have some kind of platform. But are we actually thinking about our character? Are we thinking about the core talent we do or don't have to back up these platforms and these kind of followings that people seem to amass? And that I found a really worthwhile thing to be looking at too, particularly for a younger generation that are likely to be watching this movie. It does pose some good questions about what you're willing to do for in sort of pursuit of fame. But also, I mean, I say it's younger audiences watching this movie. Let's be honest, it's all of the people that loved NSYNC that are truly going to be like here pushing to watch this. And you do, yes, they milk it for all it's worth, that this is the movie and this is the new song that NSYNC have come together for. Like, but who cares? Like, milk away. I am there for the milkshake. Like, let's watch this. Let's get it done. Like, let's embrace the return of NSYNC, because why would you not?
Why would you not? Well, I mean, I love that. I love the fact that you're going, we don't need to be apologetic about it. Just go and enjoy it. Come on, we all did enjoy the music. Well, that actually brings us to the end of our time with the watch list. So thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you take some time to like this video. If you enjoy that, share it with others. Also, make sure you subscribe to the other Hope 103.2 podcasts that are available throughout YouTube and also on the Hope 103.2 website. Laura, I always love this. I always love just being able to kind of do this time with you on the watch list. So make sure you take some time when you're getting ready to go to the movies, grab some popcorn, take a seat, and then also make sure you check out the next watch list.